5 seconds. Start. Your Royal Highness, Your Excellency, Prime Minister, distinguished members of the business communities of both countries, Namaskar. Today we have had the opportunity to engage in discussions with the business and research leaders of Norway and India. I sincerely thank the Prime Minister of Norway for organizing this summit on such a grand scale. It is a matter of great pleasure for me to be here today among the business and research communities of Norway and India. I had the opportunity to listen to some of the participants, and hearing them gives me confidence that the foundation of our partnership is very strong. There is not merely a partnership of possibilities, it is a proven partnership. Today, when food, fuel and fertilizer security have become global challenges, India and Norway are working together to address them. Whether it is Orkla's investments in India's food sector, Equinor's supply of LPG and LNG to India, or Yara International's contribution to India's fertilizer sector, these collaborations are strengthening our partnership. I am very pleased that many among you, the CEOs present here, have consistently participated with great enthusiasm in Vibrant Gujarat and other investors summit in India. Now we must increase the intensity of this partnership and take it towards new frontiers. And now, merely moving forward one step at a time will not be sufficient. We will have to increase our pace, and we must also set our goals much higher. All of you who are connected with India and the discussions you have had here regarding India, I believe there could not be a better time than this. Today is a moment of great opportunities where the right use of the right time can make a significant difference. In October 2025, we implemented the Trade and Economic Partnership Agreement, or TEPA, with the European Free Trade Association. This unique and special agreement is an agreement of talent, technology, and mutual trust between us. Through this agreement, the EFTA countries have set a target of investing $100 billion in India and creating 1 million jobs over the next 15 years. This is an ambitious target, but it is also achievable. And I assure you with confidence that transforming your investments in India into tangible outcomes is our guarantee. I would like to mention two sectors that may be particularly beneficial for you. India's rapidly growing middle class is creating major demand in the nutrition, and healthcare sector. Norway's food, fisheries, and healthcare companies can become strong partners in meeting this demand in India. Similarly, in the field of clean energy, India's aspirations are unmatched anywhere in the world. By 2030, we have set targets of producing 500 gigawatts of clean energy and 5 million tons of green hydrogen. Clean energy investments is also a priority for the Norwegian Wealth Fund. I invite Norway to become an important partner in India's clean energy future. Guided by the mantra of reform, perform, and transform as we move forward, if we look back at the past 12 years, we can see that we have fundamentally transformed the economic DNA of India. We are continuously reducing compliances, and the government is taking highly proactive steps to further improve the ease of doing business. Recently, we have introduced next generation reforms in areas such as taxation, labor codes, and governance. I believe that we are now offering some of the finest opportunities to take manufacturing in India to the next level. We are also providing incentives across several key sectors. A shining example of this is our shipbuilding sector. We are working rapidly to develop this sector as a strategic manufacturing sector. We are building shipbuilding clusters and creating an end-to-end ecosystem for its growth. Alongside shipbuilding, India is also emerging as a global hub for MRO, green shipping, and maritime services. Today, nearly 10% of Norway's ships are built in India. Can we increase this to 25% over the next 5 years? I believe this is not a difficult task. We have already gained momentum. What we need now are bigger steps backed by larger ambitions. I invite all of you to become major partners in this sector by taking advantage of India's policy, stability, and incentives. Today, the Prime Minister and I have elevated India-Norway relations to the level of green strategic partnership. Through this strategic partnership, Norwegian companies will receive full support in areas such as critical minerals, AI, cyber technologies, space, and defense. In all these sectors, I invite you to make India a base for innovation and manufacturing. Today, we are also transforming India-Norway relations into partnerships from lab to lab, university to university, and scientist to scientist. India's Council of Scientific and Industrial Research (CSIR) startup funds and Norway's research institutes are strengthening their cooperation with one another. This will connect the research and startup ecosystem of both countries. We have opened a dedicated trade facilitation desk for Norway within Invest India so that we can address your requirements in a focused manner. Thank you. Full stop.